news today that is a little bit, I'm not going to say disheartening because you don't know where this young man is, or where this young man, I mean, he's young, where this young man is going to fit in. He's older than me, but calling him a young man, shout out to you, buddy. Will Lawing is somebody who is possibly set to join the Chicago Bears coaching staff. Saw this first from Matt Zenas. He said Boston College offensive coordinator Will Lawing is set to depart the program with the Chicago Bears as a potential landing spot for him. Sources tell CBS Sports. Before BC, Lawing worked with teams like the New England Patriots. He also had worked with the Houston Texans as well, and he went, following Bill O'Brien around. So had a lot of opportunity to be there. Was an OC last year, and this is a very interesting one because when you look at his coaching history, the first thing that I thought was, okay, well, where does he fit in, right? He's been a tight ends coach. He was an OC and tight ends coach at BC. With the Patriots, he was a tight ends coach. At Alabama, he was an offensive assistant. With the Texans, he was an offensive assistant and tight ends coach. He was also a defensive quality control guy. So he has traveled around the teams in this league. But I was like, okay, but how does that fit in? We're not getting rid of Jim Drees. It doesn't make sense for you to move on from him. So I instantly went, okay, well, what position did he play? Because what we hear from Zach Pearson as well was him and Ben Johnson were teammates at UNC back in 2004. So I look up what position he plays, and he's a former wide receiver. Now, he has not coached wide receivers at this point, but there are questions on what players or coaches could be poached away from the Chicago Bears. And it is very telling that Antoine Randall's name has come up multiple times as an amazing leader for this team, somebody who could be, a potential head coaching candidate moving forward.